What is going on, 5'9 Gamers? It's your boy Swift, and I am joined here with my friend Azdeek. We are going over the Round 5 recap of the Legends League and stuff. Azdeek, how you doing today, man?
We're big chilling today, man. You're very excited to go over this. You know, we had some very, very interesting events coming out of Round 5 of the league and stuff.
Absolutely. We had some very good games here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive into this. So I think the first match we're going to go over is between me versus ZVG. It did turn into a 2-1 victory for me, but ZVG definitely played very well. And to be honest, I think the wheel kind of blessed me a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the best matchup of this the best game of this matchup. Excuse me.
Yeah, for sure. You know, honestly, I like this match a lot, and I noticed when I was reading in the comments of this match too, a lot of people were wondering why ZVG didn't bring Deborah in here with the Goku Black, because I could definitely tell a lot of people wanted ZVG to go ahead and just spam those green cards right here in this matchup right here.
Yeah, that actually would have been hilarious. I will say, so I did get blessed with Namegoku, I will say that.
Yeah.
But he did also get Green Goku Black, so it kind of made it, I mean, I had to bring Namegoku, I feel like I just had no other option, but it did make it a little bit risky, because that Goku Black is nasty.
Yeah, dude, honestly, that was like the biggest threat for sure, because yes, you did get blessed with that amazing unit, but on the other hand, ZVG just got like one of the best non-Zenkai, non-LF units, on top of that having the color advantage over you as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I did bring the GOAT Rildo.
Yeah, dude. Okay. So right here, oh my god, I completely forgot about that. That was actually really good right there.
That was an expert play by ZVG right there.
And then right there, this is one of your staple moves that I even see it come in your videos where people don't expect, is the full screen strike card right there. It's just so unexpected, so it works so good.
Absolutely, it definitely comes in handy. Especially against units like Namegoku, where they expect to try to get you with their blue card or something. You can go for a full screen strike and throw them off.
A beautiful play all around. And then here comes the green cards with Rose, all that good stuff. He catches you in the sidestep right here, and you already know you're in for a long combo, because once he gets that main ability off, he gets that card draw speed, he gets rolling, gets all these buffs. This man is just absolutely crazy. And then on top of that, Rildo just isn't just the best at tanking.
Don't be hating on my boy Rildo.
That man's need a Zenkai ASAP, alongside this guy, who just got his Zenkai.
Yeah. Actually kind of funny, this match happened right before Super 17 got his Zenkai.
Yeah, but knowing ZVG, that man wouldn't have had this man's Zenkai.
Alright, so right here, I'm kind of just trying to play it a little bit slow, sitting back with Namegoku. He catches me in the sidestep right here, which I have to say is a top-tier play from ZVG.
Definitely.
I'm not even going to lie. When he caught me in that sidestep, I felt that paralysis in my soul.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, too, is that it goes across your whole team. None of your team had immunities.
Yeah. And I did not have green Super Saiyan 3 Zenkai'd, so I'm playing... He is 14 stars, but he's not Zenkai'd. And actually, right here, what happened was ZVG didn't fully boost this guy and unlock his abilities. So this Rising Rush actually did get the kill, which was lucky for me.
Yeah. It definitely was. It was a funny moment indeed, because I remember the post-match commentary where ZVG comes in, he's just like, why did my Goku die? And he didn't have any of his uniques unlocked, that's why.
Yeah, that was, got me with the paralysis right there.
Yeah, dude,
that paralysis is tough, man.
Nothing to joke about. And then the green cards, and then he even has the main ability right here. He pulls another green card. It's just, you know, in classic Goku Black fashion, you know, when he pulls that green card, he always pulls another green card, or he always pulls another blue card, at least in my experience with this unit.
Right. Dude, yeah, this Goku Black is honestly probably one of the best units they've ever released.
Yeah. Absolutely amazing. Perfectly fitting for such a hype character too, which is kind of weird considering that we just got the LF Rose, who just immediately got placed at tier 2.
Right. So right here, I'm looking pretty good, but I do know he still has his Rising Rush. Caught him in the sidestep. That was a definitely a good play for me. Not doing much damage though. Actually, I mean that's still decent damage with type disadvantage.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely a lot, and then plus you have to consider the fact that you're getting the chip damage off on him right here too, so he's already at 1 HP even though he's just sitting on the bench because you got that bleed off with Rildo.
Exactly.
Right,
and he has 2 green cards.
Yeah, just about to say, the green cards yet again. And then he still has that main ability too. So I remember when I was commentating on this match, I was just like, what is he saving the main ability for? Like he's definitely saving it for a clutch moment right here.
Right, and that was very smart from ZVG.
Yep, definitely. Oh.
Right there, I got lucky. I'm very glad I did not sidestep twice. If I would have sidestepped twice, he would have got me.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely would have. This one was a little bit risky right here. I think he was anticipating you going for a strike on top of his tackle right there. So he kind of he threw himself off a little bit there. And then you even switched it up on him to the point where this time where he did go for the tackle, he fully committed to it and you catch him with the strike card.
Yeah, and I messed that up though.
Yeah.
What happened is basically the blue card drawed and I was hoping it would be a strike. And
yeah.
I messed up the Rising Rush, so I go up and let him get the kill on Namegoku, which is fine.
Yeah, a little bit of confusion right here, but, it happens. You know, mistakes were made.
And it's actually funny because I think every single league match, somebody forgets that rule. So it's almost like, at this point, it's almost like an ongoing joke between us guys that we just constantly just keep forgetting it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that this one was so, crucial because of the fact that he wouldn't have had Vanish if he would have just let the rush go through. And so I think you definitely would have won this match because he was such low health.
Yeah. And like I said, it didn't end up being that big of a deal just because on the first match we had some mistakes too. So, But overall, I do think that match was the best matchup for that, or the best game of that matchup. Excuse me.
I definitely agree.
So I did take the victory 2-1 versus EVG. We will go ahead and move on to the second match between Nas and Goresh. Goresh beat Nas 2-0. And we will go ahead and jump into the gameplay footage.
All right, so now we are hopping in with the match for Gresh versus Nas Darachi. So even in this match, I feel like the will kind of was just in Goresh's favor. I feel like Goresh just has that affinity with the will. What do you think, Swift?
Yeah, it's the wheel is really crazy. It either blesses you or curses you. There's really no in between.
Yeah, but Nas was actually able to go ahead and get the first priority off with the blue card, which actually was a fairly strong start, especially for him to get the blue card off with the green unit onto blue 21.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Topo just coming in here, he's going to go ahead and try to tank all this stuff. He does provide all those buffs once he does get hits and all that good stuff. But honestly, I feel like Topo is just his best unit on the team. So at the same time, I really don't want to see him taking too much damage right here, which is basically what ends up happening. Especially because that once 21 puts all those debuffs on you, everything starts to hurt a lot more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think in this, the setup that we have going for League and stuff, I think Topo is just an amazing unit, especially when you're playing with only one Rising Rush. Topo really ends up becoming an amazing unit.
Yep, he got the endurance, he got all that good stuff. He got the main ability heal for the whole team, and then he also reduces sub counts. I think he only reduces sub counts for the rival universe though tag, right? Or
I can't remember. I know he reduces ally sub count by 5, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can see right here that Goresh is just, he's doing so much damage. Goresh was blessed with the 2 Zenkai units right here. He has the Zenkai Trunks, he has the Zenkai 21, and then he even has Mai for the support, which is going to be giving Ki, giving the bleeds, giving the heal, all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, and the ultimate hits right here.
Ultimate hits, that's one character down, and he still has the rush available to him. You can tell that Nas getting a little bit impatient right there. He just immediately wants to go for the strike. He probably thought he had no switch-ins available at this point in time, but things are just starting to look rough at this point in time.
Yeah, I agree. I think Gresh is playing very well. I agree. I think Nas did get a little bit of an impatient right there, but I think at this point it's really the match is kind of decided.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think even at this point, Goresh, he's still, worst case scenario, he still has his rush, right? And that's a guaranteed kill because we do not allow any guesses. If you get the rush off, you have to let that unit die.
Yep.
Unless they just don't die from the rush.
Ooh, hitting him with that blue card right there was huge.
Definitely. And then even right there, I think Nas goes for a strike card, or he tried to go for a strike cancel to mid-range, right? And then he just got caught with the blast.
Ooh, the backdash. That was a great play.
the backdash to even catch Nas on the overextension with the tap attacks too.
And you gotta give props to Gresh because he actually had an opportunity to Rising Rush and he chose not to. So you gotta give props to him for that. But yeah, dude, overall, great game. Gresh did take the victory. And yeah.
All right, so coming back into the standings right here, so you do see that Nozdarachi actually ends up losing this matchup. It goes 0-2 in favor of Goresh. Again, like Goresh kind of just, you know, it's really like I think both of these players are skilled in their own right, but it really just comes down to the will of Doom. Absolutely.
And we will go ahead and move on to the next matchup. So we got Tom versus Dragon Ball Joe. Tom took the victory 2-0. Poor Joe really. I'd say throughout this whole tournament, Joe's had some really bad luck with the wheels, so.
Yeah. I think that might even be an understatement. So at this point in time right here, Joe has yet to win a single match within the Dragon Ball Legends League and stuff. So, you know, we definitely see him as an underdog here. We want to see him get some of those dubs. So it's heartbreaking to see this.
Yeah, absolutely. I really hope he gets some fire luck in the next match.
Absolutely.
All right, so starting off, we are watching from Tom's perspective.
Yep. Honestly, already off to kind of like a pretty good start for Tom. You know, he gets the cover rescue off, he resets everything off back to neutral. And so, you know, everything's kind of going good right here. He gets the perfect vanish right here, and he's going to be able to do all this damage. Even he's going to nullify that cover change from the Android 13 as well.
And I think he goes ahead and, oh, okay, he doesn't get his green card. Okay, I was gonna say he could have got the vanish back with a green card right there, but he chose not to, which is fine.
This is still pretty good damage, even against the Android 16.
Ooh, he caught him right there.
He's going to go ahead and bring in Lavender right here to kind of just get that type advantage. He kind of wants to, like, maintain that rotation at the very least, right? He has 2 green units, he has the purple unit, and, you know, he definitely wants to go ahead and match those up with the color counter units because at this point in time, there's not a clear, like, just... His green units are basically kind of free at this point, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Over on Tom's side.
And I gotta say, they're both playing very cautiously, which is what we like to see. You can already tell this is gonna turn into a good game.
Yeah, they're definitely having that like strategic mindsets during this.
Absolutely.
You see the main ability coming out from Goten. He's going to go ahead and be receiving that card draw speed. He pulls the green card too, I believe. But he's going to be caught in the blue card, and that's going to hurt. He does have the poisons on him, so he's also taking this chip damage. And, you know, that's just... I can tell that Tom wanted to go ahead and drop combo right here because I think he anticipated the swap in from this Android 13. But it still works out for him because he's still able to get this ultimate off. It's going to do a lot of damage. This does AoE damage too, I believe, correct?
Yep, absolutely. And oh my gosh, with the metal cooler with the massive damage right there. That was crazy.
Yep. Absolutely. And so
he is honestly a very good unit.
Yeah, I definitely do think he's underrated. I think a lot of people undervalued him at release, but, you know, with a good amount of stars, he does a lot of work.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so we got Joe getting the kill, yes, on Lavender.
We got the main ability coming out from Android 16. He's going to self-destruct, or he's going to try to, at least.
Ooh. That's basically probably the game-deciding play right there.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because if you guys don't notice, Jiren still does have this main ability, and he's going to go ahead and definitely use that. He's going to get that card draw speed. He's going to reduce any kind of healing that anyone has. I don't think anyone can even heal at this point. Goten's already like 1 HP on the bench, and at this point, that's pretty much like the game.
Yeah, there's really no way Joe can come back at this point. But overall, I think this game really turned into a great game. Like I said, in the beginning, they were really playing cautiously, and usually that's the sign of something turning into a great game. So definitely a good game between those guys.
Definitely.
And we will go ahead and look at our next matchup.
All right, so to be for the final match of Round 5 of Dragon Ball Legends League and stuff, we actually pitted Pomzor against Radical. So these are both pretty big names within the Dragon Ball community, right? And so basically what had happened here is Pomzor 2-1'd Radical. And so honestly, both of these matches were really, really good games. You know, it just came down to the will yet again. So let's go ahead and get right into the match.
And I got to say, I think both of these guys are very good players. You know, obviously, like you said, they're pretty big names in the community. So I think this match really was actually really hype.
Yeah, definitely. Especially for it to go to Game 3.
Oh, like absolutely.
Yeah, it was definitely very hype. And then immediately right here, we start off with the clash. You know, amazing start right here, and Janemba's going to go ahead and be getting all this damage off as well. You know, he does have the Super Gogeta. Like, honestly, on this team right here, you can tell, like, we already have, like, a movies-based setup. So I feel like already, from this perspective, we have the clear-cut advantage right here. Because coming out from the other side, you have, like, Metal Cooler, you have Trunks, and it's kind of just a little bit of an oddball team overall, right?
Yeah, and I gotta say, he's got that Zenkai Gogeta, and you know, not having a blue unit to counter that Zenkai Gogeta is kind of, you know, that Gogeta is ridiculous. So not having a blue unit to counter him is going to be probably a game-deciding thing.
Exactly. Yeah, that Gogeta is just absolutely so ridiculous, and then plus he has a green card need be. And the thing with the green card too is that not only does Gogeta have that really good green card, but so does Janemba, because he can just catch you with it and immobilize you and then go into just a long combo, all that good stuff, you know?
My boy Purple Trunks not doing much damage there.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I kind of think that the will definitely kind of shafted Palm a little bit in a way here. But again, Palm is an extremely good player, so he's not going down without a fight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, pops the green card, getting that little stop time actions right here. 2 stop time actions at that, and he goes for this. Was like that was a massive play. Like, that was possibly a game-winning play coming out from Palm right there.
Absolutely, getting this Gogeta out of the field is huge.
Yep, that was definitely his biggest threat. Like, that was absolutely 100% his Rising Rush target, and he had no doubt about that in his mind. Having those 2 green cards right there, like, was just absolutely massive. And he's going to go ahead and reset them both back to long range right here to kind of get some of that neutral game going on. Another clash. They both try to go for the strike cancel right there. So let's see who wins this one. It's going to... I was honestly surprised. They kind of both rolled pretty little numbers right here, but Brad's going to go ahead and be able to take that one right there. You can see that, you know, this Trunks is kind of taking a lot of damage right here. You also keep in mind this Trunks is on a timed transformation. So, you know, he has to use his time wisely.
I remember I used to love this unit so much. If he ever gets a Zenkai, I feel like it would probably be too much for future, but I would still like it.
Yeah, definitely. I think, does Palm swap out right here? Yeah. See, oh my god, it's just Palm just showing out just amazing plays right here, right?
Yeah,
like, just
absolutely
amazing. You know, he was able to go ahead and he had the reaction speeds to go ahead and see, okay, my opponent's doing the Rising Rush. I'm just going to sack off this unit. He's already low health, and he's definitely not the best unit on his team, right? The Super Saiyan 3 Red Goku. So that's death right there, and then it comes down to a 2v2 situation right here. Purple Cooler still extremely healthy, but Brad is going to go ahead and pop the main ability. He's going to go ahead and get this off. He's going to catch Palm in the tackle right here. Let's see how much damage is. Honestly, not too bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Especially against type disadvantage right here. And he waits for the double sidestep. You know, like, Brad ain't no slouch. Like, he really ain't no... Like, he's going in. He's doing his best right here.
I'm actually surprised right there that Palmzor didn't swap out to Cooler just to make sure Trunks didn't get the kill, or Trunks didn't die, excuse me.
Yeah, I
might not have
was
had
a little
enough
bit
time.
surprised too. Yeah, you know, maybe he still had like some timer counts like left on him or whatever, all that good stuff. You know, you never know. You know, it comes down to go ahead and just like managing everything down to like the last little detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then another clash, dude. This was just like a battle of the clashes. There were so many clashes in this. Brad wins it yet again by 7 points. And so Janemba's going to go ahead and get all this damage off. But we all do know is that this Purple Cooler has proven to be tanky time and time again, especially in LBR where he's at 14 stars. He got all these stats. Like, he's pretty good. And then this Metal Cooler is not going to be doing any damage at all to him.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Brad really needs to be preserving the red unit here. Kind of treat the green Metal Cooler as a sack-off unit.
Exactly, or like as a stall unit, all that good stuff.
Yep.
Definitely Janemba is going to be his main DPS right here. And Metal Cooler, you know, he's kind of just in here like as a segue for Janemba, right? Because basically now, like with Janemba being in here, I'd be a lot more cautious because I don't want to risk any like right here, Palm gets the PV right here, and that's a lot of damage for him to be tanking. You know, if I were in Palm's position right here, I would try to just be getting all of my cards off, trying to just snipe him as soon as possible, which is not going to be able to happen right here.
All right, we got Brad preserving that red unit, as I mentioned. I think that was definitely a smart play.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That even with the blue card with Metal Cooler, just absolutely just tickling the man.
Yeah. Yeah, if this guy ever gets a Zenkai, LOE is going to shoot to the top of the meta, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be extremely scary. And right here, you even see that was such a good play from Palm. Even right there, you see Brad dash up to his face. Palm doesn't show any kind of scaredness. He doesn't sidestep. No, none of that. He waits for Brad to go ahead and hit the sidestep and catches him in that as well.
Yep. And with that, that's going to go ahead and wrap this matchup or this game up. Like I said, I think this matchup actually was very hype. I think the games were good. The competition was good. It really turned into some really good games.
Yeah, honestly, I think that was one of the best matches coming out of this round right here, because I think a lot of people would have thought that once Palm got that Rising Rush off on the Super Gogeta, that was it. That was Palm's win right there. But yeah, Brad had to go ahead and prove that he is a very, very skilled player as well, and that he wasn't going to go ahead and let that hold him back.
Yeah, my boy Brad, dude, he is a great player. He may not do the charge stepping stuff, but he knows what he's talking about with this game. He is a very good player. So with that matchup, Palmzor did take the lead 2-1, but we felt that the match between where Brad actually took the win, it actually was such a good match. We wanted to show it off. But yeah, with that being said, I think that's going to be the last of the round 5 recap. What are your final thoughts, Azdeek?
Honestly, I think this match was this round right here was extremely good. You can actually see right here in round 4, no one went to a game 3, and so I was very excited, very happy to see that a lot of these, 2 of these sets went to round 3, right? We had Palm versus Radical go to round 3. We had you versus EVG go to round 3, and that's something that you just always love to see in the fighting game community. All right, so that being said, that's going to go ahead and conclude the round 5 recap right here. Once again, we had amazing matches. You guys definitely have to stay tuned for round 6, because there's going to be extremely spicy matches coming your way. That being said, I'm Azdeek. I was co-hosting right here with your boy Swift, the top 100 god.
Yes, sir.
And so we're going to go ahead and hop on out of here. Definitely follow us on all of our social medias. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the bell. Click like. All that good stuff. Comment down below who you want to go ahead and see at the top of this league and stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.
Peace.